Welcome to the Flow Tracy Money Audio Commentary. This is Owen Tracy recording. It's 2:54 p.m. That is Central Time, and today is March 1st. Well, we had an exciting day today. There was several of the Fed governors had plenty to say about the outlook for inflation and interest rates. And we had a compression in the short end of the curve where the 2-year was down. And the commonality within the government bond sector remains very clear, where you've also seen that short end of the curves in the UK, in Europe, even Japan. They're also under some, the yields are under some pressure, so that's a rally in the short term prices. Then it does, I think, really help us to bear in mind that every time there's been a process of quantitative tightening, we've had a deflationary shock later. So when we think about this being Friday and the big picture long-term audio for the various different asset classes, then that is something that I think we will be talking about in more detail, and not least because today we had a meaningful move higher in gold, continued rally in oil prices. Bitcoin continues to hold the move above 60,000. The Nasdaq was in positive territory by over 1%. There is continued enthusiasm around artificial intelligence and also growing enthusiasm around some of the smaller companies. And of course, when we think about smaller companies, it's not difficult to say that something is smaller than a multi-trillion-dollar company. But there are several in the sort of $40 to $60 billion range that are now starting to break out of ranges or break out of base formations. Then we've also started to see renewed interest in small caps, and that also suggests that there is more demand for risk taking. And then the continued enthusiasm for anti-obesity drugs is still very clear. So certainly plenty to think about over the longer term. And